Deadpool. I feel like we've done Deadpool though. Mega Lavena? What's that? What's Mega Lavena? Lavena. We're almost at 10 likes, by the way. What's up, Mr. Vides? Thank you for subscribing. How about we'll do command food? I like command food. I'm really just combining phrases and stuff just to see what we can get. You never know what you'll get in a box of chocolates. So let's go ahead and kick this off and see what we can get. Hopefully we can get pretty lucky today. That'd be pretty cool to have a nice, lovely seed to share with all of you. What's going on, Farley? Okay, cool. Let's see what we got going on here. Use this night vision potion to kick things off. Of course. Alrighty. Looking for the beautiful biomes. Hello, Maximal. Hey, White Cheddar. How you doing? So yes, I have some pretty exciting things about my channel. First and foremost, my channel is currently in the process of getting verified. So that's pretty exciting that my channel is now like a verified channel, which I had to contact a YouTube, I don't know how to describe her. She works for YouTube, so I contacted her, I had a consultation, and it was very insightful. I learned a lot about YouTube. So I was able to get my channel verified, which is a big deal because typically, you only get your channels verified around 100,000 subscribers. So my channel is now verified. Well, it's in the process of being verified. This all just happened today. And my channel will also have sponsors. So if you guys don't know how that works, if you have a Twitch channel, you guys know you can subscribe to a channel, which is like a monthly subscription thing, right? And you get like cool features for like Twitch and stuff like that. Well, YouTube has started to roll out something. It's still in beta, so really it's limited to certain channels. But I was able to have that. I was basically able to get that for my channel, which is still. It's obviously not going on right now. Like I don't have that feature. I still gotta like scan in all this written stuff and all this stuff I need to do because it involves money. So you gotta sign contracts and all that boring stuff. But long story short, my channel will have sponsors. So if you want to subscribe, it's really confusing, man. I hate the terms because you subscribe on Twitch, but you also subscribe on YouTube. But I'm not trying to bore you guys to death. Basically, if you would like to sponsor my channel, you can now do that. So, or you will be able to do that. But anyways, I'm going to start working on some art for my sponsors. So, if you are a sponsor, I'm going to work on some really cool fancy art for you. So, I think that's pretty exciting. Hey, Football Star, how are you doing? Thank you for being so positive today. It means a lot. This seed is sort of garbage, right? This seed, that's why I've been talking throughout all this. This seed is hideous. I don't like this at all. When I say like a beautiful seed, I'm looking for like an ice spiked biome, like right next to a mega taiga. Something really interesting and unique. I should have put like unique biomes in the thumbnail. Instead I put beautiful biomes, but I think we can find some pretty cool stuff. You're a Uchiha. That's right. They never killed me off. Uchiha. Sasuke Uchiha. The ninja. Thank you for liking and subscribing, Jan. You are a legend for that. You are a legend. I'd love to sponsor you, but I'm 14 with no experience. It's all good. It's all good. You know, everything's optional from donation to even liking. You don't have to do it. Even if you can't. The thought is very nice. So thank you But this is gonna be really cool because it's gonna help out. It's gonna help out my channel a lot. Just having people have the option to sponsor me is just extremely beneficial, and I think it's gonna increase my growth. So I'm very happy about that. And you know, it was something I've been looking forward to for quite some time. So I'll be very happy once it's actually, you know, getting kicked into gear. Hello, Joel. Alright, this seed is done. We really weren't able to do much, period, with that. Didn't really like that seed. Let's go ahead and, nah, we're not playing mini games. Yeah, we played mini games yesterday. I actually did pretty well as well. We did pretty good. Okay, so that seed was sort of a bummer. Let's go ahead and generate a random one and see if we can get lucky. Sometimes I can get really lucky with the just random generated seeds. So we're going to try and see what we can get out of this. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you just liking and just being a part of today's stream. Do you have the free PlayStation Plus games? Yes, I do. I do have quite a few of them. Hey, Skull Mage Master, how are you doing? Hello. Yeah, it's really hard to explain what a sponsored channel is because it's so brand new to YouTube. It's still in beta, so it's very hard to articulate what a sponsored channel is without comparing it to Twitch subscribers, right? That's basically, and I don't like to compare things, but that's essentially what it is because, you know, Twitch had it out first. But I'm very excited for this because I love streaming on YouTube. It's where people know me, you know. Twitch is cool too, but to be honest, I just want to focus on one platform. So I think this is gonna be a really cool way to get to move on to the next level for streaming. This is like the next level of streaming. So I think it'll be really cool. Your teacher gave you homework? No, anything but homework. Anything but homework. It depends what type of homework. Honestly, it depends what type of homework. I never mind like reading homework. If it was reading or writing, I was like a really huge geek for that. I don't mind that. Math homework, I didn't do math homework until like 20-30 minutes before class. I was very bad. I was very bad about math. Which is funny because I got accountants in my family, so they're all, you know, math nerds. I was never into math, period. But like when it came to like math homework, I would like literally, like right before class. Oh, I was, yeah, not very good, not very good at all. Your math is easy. Thank you, Jan. Skywars haven't been built. That's right. We haven't built Skywars in a while. It's nice to take a break from it. Sort of revitalize. And we've built a lot of Skywars, man. I think we've built more Skywars than like 98% of the channels on YouTube. That's a pretty cool... Look at that. That's pretty cool, man. That is quite the interesting ravine. That is really cool. And it like splits biomes apart. So like you have like, you know, just a regular forest. Actually, there's a swamp right there. So there's like almost it's almost like 3 or 4 different biomes right here. This is pretty cool. Hello. Thank you, Lalo. You procrastinate too much, you gotta stay on top of that white cheddar. Don't want it to catch up with you, you know? It's easy to fall behind in school, even if you feel like you got plenty of time. It's super easy to fall behind, so... yeah, I gotta make sure you stay on top of that. Being a freshman? Yeah, pretty much. You're at the bottom of the food chain, Farley. You gotta go through it. Everybody has to go through it, though. You know, just gotta fall in place. Let the upperclassmen be upperclassmen, you know? Because eventually you'll be an upperclassman, and you know, you'll get the reign over all others. This is very interesting. Look at this, though. This is what this stream is all about. Finding stuff like this. Like, you got like a mushroom island surrounded by the snow biome. You got like a little lake right here, a little pond right there. That's pretty cool. This is really cool. Really, really cool stuff. A referral after 2 missing assignments? Holy cow, she is serious, really? When you say referral, do you mean like you're going to see the principal, or do you mean like a detention type of referral? He is lying to a gazelle. That's an interesting way of putting it. That's a very interesting way of putting it. Hello. Alright, let's try another random one. That was actually a decent one. I should have probably saved that one. But oh well. Yellow. Yellow. Detention and principal. Holy cow, really? So if you miss 2 assignments, you get a referral to the principal's office? Why do you want me to use the seed called white cheddar? 3? If you miss 3 assignments, you get... Or, we never had any type of rule like that in my school. What grade are you in? That is ridiculous. Are you in a private school? Alright, this is what I'm talking about here. This looks like it's going to be good. This looks like it's going to be visually stunning. Almost at 20 likes, by the way. You see, we only got detentions for, like, being late a couple of times. Let's see. I'm trying to think of, like, the time I got a detention. I got, like, a detention, like, once. Maybe twice. But no more than that. Not, like, I was a decent student. Like, I didn't really get in trouble. But I'm trying to think. Like, I remember one time... Gosh. If I got a detention, it was probably... for being late. Yeah. Can't wait for sophomore year, no more required PE class. Oh, really? We had required PE until after junior year. So basically every year leading to senior, you had to be in PE. Yeah. I have a math book and I'm in 4th grade. That's, you know, that's about the right, you know, usually you start math pretty early. Do any of your schools have a mandatory foreign language? Do any of you guys actually have to take a foreign language mandatory? Like, do you have to take, like, Spanish or French? Or do you guys just do it for fun? I mean, do it as an interest. You gotta do what? What's up, though? You know, you don't have to take a foreign language? Yeah, so you're not like in you're not like in, I mean, Canada where you have to learn, you know, 2 languages. Your school does French, but you're not required to do it though, right? You're not forced to take French, right? This is a big, look at the size of this mountain, man. Alright, this is pretty cool. Look at this. Look at this, man. Let's take a screenshot of this. This is lit. It feels like an amplified biome right here. Look at this. Yeah, buddy. You got the flowers up here and everything. Yep. I like this. Honestly, if I were in survival, I'd just build like a house right here. Just have like a bridge from right there to maybe like right here. Just build a house like right there. And I'm in 7th grade. You're nervous? What are you nervous about, though? Are you nervous because you have a girlfriend, or are you nervous because you're in 7th grade? Yeah. Have I been to Minecon? No, I really want to go, guys, but I can't go this time. Wow, this is even a better... Bro, look at this mushroom island. It's connected to a roof forest. Like, this is... What? This is cool. Got the roofed forest right here to the snow biome. This is so confusing. Like, look at this. Yeah. This is a really cool seed. This is actually... I would actually recommend this seed. Not gonna lie. Definitely would recommend it. You're nervous about your girlfriend. Here's the thing, man. I'm not like a love doctor. I'm not claiming to know a lot about relationships. But what I do know is that you should never have anything to be nervous about or self-conscious about when it comes to having a girlfriend or having a boyfriend, because at the end of the day, they should just like you for who you are, right? And if you're just being yourself, what do you got to be nervous about? You can pick your nose and do all this nasty stuff, right? Because you're just being yourself. So you got nothing to be nervous about around the person that you like, and hopefully feels the same way about you. So never be afraid and never be nervous around someone that hopefully likes you as much as you like them. So just be yourself. Just be natural, like how you would be in just your room, you know, your bedroom. Just be that way. But that's just my advice. You can take it or leave it, you know? This is a very good seed. I would encourage you guys just to play around with it if you like survival. It doesn't have any villages, but it has some very unique and very beautiful structures. So, yes, let me go ahead and give you the number before I delete it, because I have a bad habit of doing that. She smiles and talks to you a lot. That's a very good sign. Your girlfriend's sort of a nerd? What's wrong with that? A lot of us here are nerds. What's wrong with being a nerd? And there's no... What's the point of, like, putting someone into a class like that? What's the point of doing that? Like, she is who she is, right? She might have a couple nerd habits or geeky habits. But there's nothing wrong with that at all. So, here's the seed number, guys. Now, what you can do is you can just pause the video, write it down, or do whatever. But this will work on all the console editions. And I hope that person's not coming this way with that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we're okay. Alright, sorry about that. Hello, cool gamer. When girls stare at me, it's weird. You don't like when girls stare at you. But do you stare back? Do you stare at girls? You see, we all have these funny habits, and sometimes you don't notice these habits, and other times you do. But everybody... It's easy to be hypocritical of others. And when I say that, it's like easy to judge someone for doing something, but you might end up doing the same thing, or you might even do something that is even more odd, right? I could say, I don't like when that person's staring at me, but then I go and stare at someone else, you know? So, you know, we all got small little habits, and you just gotta, you know, just... Can't be judgmental of other people. I guess that's where I'm getting at, because we're all human. We all make mistakes, and we all are going to continue to make mistakes. But guys, thank you. Let's see if we can get the 30 likes though. Just broke up with a guy and she started to talk to me a lot now. You might want to be careful about that. You might want to be careful about that. A lot of my viewers are younger than me, but what I can tell you is that you never want to be the rebound person. And when I say rebound, I mean, like, you know, someone just breaks up, and the next thing you know, they're talking to you, right? So you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're the rebound person. Because more than likely, you know, if you've ever been in a relationship and you've broken up with someone, or they broke up with you, right? Your feelings are hurt, right? Your feelings are hurt, even if you don't say they are. They're typically hurt. And what happens is you want that feeling gone, right? Because you want that feeling gone so badly, you know, you'll talk to other people, not necessarily because you like them, right? More because you don't want to feel like that anymore, right? You don't want to feel hurt. And that is getting very loud. I hope you guys can't hear that, but some people are doing like outdoor work outside. So don't be the rebound person. Always give it some time. If she still likes you after maybe a few weeks, I would say, yeah, go for it, man. Because that's probably a sign that she probably was interested in you. But don't be the rebound person at all. Your dog died? That's very, very sad. I'm sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that. Okay, so if you're now joining the stream, thank you for hanging out with me. I have a girl that I like, but her sister is in my class. What do I do? You have a girl that you like, but her sister's... That's actually very good if her sister's in your class. That's a perfect way to get to know her, in my opinion, is getting to know her sister, because they're family, right? So I would say that's sort of a good... I mean, you don't want to give her sister the wrong impression, right? You don't want her sister to think that you like her. You like her, not her sister. But her sister's family. So her sister would know all about her. So get to know her through her sister. Learn what she likes, man. Maybe she likes a certain music. That's a great segue. That's a great way to introduce yourself. Hey, my name is... And maybe bring up music that she likes, you know? So her sister's actually a great resource. I would actually learn as much as possible about her, right? That would really impress her, I think. Yeah, I have a green screen. You like it? You like it? Is it nice and green? Well, the girl I like talks to me a lot, and we're really good friends. That's great, man. Well, you need to step it up. Go to the next level, man. You don't want to be known as the friend, right? You don't want to be known as the friend. Don't make the mistakes I made, which I made it all the time. Like, now that I've like grown up more, I'm not as shy, but I was always the person that I was so terrified of rejection. Like, I was so terrified. I felt like being rejected was the end of the world. And it really isn't. Honestly, being rejected it's nothing, right? Because you're gonna meet so many people in your lifetime. But at the time, I was so afraid of being rejected that I was so afraid that I never even like introduced myself, right? And that's the worst thing you can do, you know. So my suggestion would be to never be afraid of first and foremost, introduce yourself, right? Because more than likely, like, the person you're talking to is just as nervous as you are, right? They're probably just as shy. So at the end of the day, the only thing you got to lose is maybe that person not being as into you. And then you don't have to waste your time, so... Are you married, Stealth? No way. No way. Oh, I don't want to be married yet. I got too much to do, man. Dr. Ninja, I got some advice sometimes. I can give you guys some advice. I wouldn't say I'm like I wouldn't say I'm like the wisest person, man. I'm not Socrates or Aristotle here. But I do like to listen, and I do like to observe and learn from my mistakes. I think that's the important thing, you know. So, and I'm older than a lot of you. I don't have a girlfriend. Nope. I don't. But I don't want to say I'm a heartbreaker, but I've turned down a couple recently at least, because I'm really focused right now, guys. Like, YouTube takes so much time out of my day that I want to get to a point where I can make content for you guys all the time, right? And in order to get to that point, like, I can't take a break at all. And being in a relationship, you know, it's like a commitment, right? You got to be there for them. You got to spend a lot of time with them, which is a good thing. And I don't want to put myself out there when I know I can't dedicate myself to that. So, you saw a jungle tip. Yo, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was just talking. I totally forgot. Bro, you guys gotta stop me, man. You guys gotta stop me when I do that. I'm horrible about it. Stealth. Yeah, what's up, guys? Thank you so much for helping me almost at 30 likes. Do you know how many times my girlfriend has been dumped? People 20 times because the people who used to date her, the dater's cousin, made the 20 breakups. Hated her? Yeah, man, you can't. You know, especially a lot of you are like in middle school, and some of you are in elementary, and a couple of you are in high school. So you're gonna get a lot of people, right? And a lot of this has to do with age, and I know you guys don't want to hear that because it's not like I'm your parents or anything, but a lot of people that are around that age, right, that are like maybe 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right, they're not going to take the time to figure things out by asking you or asking her or asking him. They're just going to come to conclusions. They're just going to make assumptions and presume things, and they're not going to go a step and ask you what's true or what's not. They're just going to be like, that's what it is. This person was with that person. And they're just going to come to all of these conclusions based off of what? Nothing, right? So you got to be able, you got to understand that, you know, you can't let those type of things affect you. Because at the end of the day, right, they don't really know you and they don't really know what the truth is. So my suggestion would be to always ignore rumors and never take them seriously, and never take people who would assume things seriously as well. They're not worth your time. So I'm in 4th, and I like 3 girls are trying to be my girlfriend. What do I do? Well, cool, you're young, so, you know, I don't want to say, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing, right? 4th grade is, you know, you're gonna have a lot of people like you, so you gotta figure out who's the person that you like as well, right? That's just the nature of it, you know? People are gonna like you. I'm sure you're a wonderful person as well, so you gotta, if you like someone back. But the last thing you want to do, and it doesn't matter what age you are. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to mute my mic because he's coming over here. Oh, it's about to get really noisy. Okay, 1 second, guys. Alrighty, so I had to mute my mic, guys. So long story short, if you guys can hear me now, like I got people that like come and like take care of the lawn and stuff. So when they do, they'll like bring their leaf blower. You guys know how like that, you know, the noise of the leaf blower, like, right? You guys could probably still hear it slightly, and it's super annoying. Yeah, I know you can hear me. I plugged my mic back in. But anyways, I'm just gonna try and talk louder over it so you guys aren't as annoyed of it. It really bothers me. So I apologize for that. But we're just gonna continue streaming, man, because I'm having a very good time, and I'm really glad you guys are hanging out with me as well. What's going on, Aiden? I'm a freshman. You got any tips? Yeah, you're at the bottom of the food chain, man, so you just gotta make sure you don't annoy anybody, right? And I know that's probably not the best advice, but I promise you this much, man. People are gonna discriminate against you because you're a freshman, and it's a hierarchy. It's a food chain in high school, right? Middle school is a little bit different, not there yet. Elementary, not really there. High school, it's a food chain, right? So don't upset anybody that's older than you, and you're gonna have the best year ever, right? Don't upset upperclassmen, don't annoy upperclassmen, and you're just gonna have a wonderful year. It's not to scare anybody, it's just to make sure that it's just to let you guys know that this is how it is. People are gonna discriminate you based on your age and your grade in high school, and the best thing you can do is just socialize with people in your group, in your age, you know? Get involved in sports, in maybe art activities and clubs and stuff, and meet people around your age, because more than likely in high school, there's, you know, you're going to be treated differently because you're a freshman. So don't let that get to you. Just don't bother. Just don't upset upperclassmen, okay? So that's my advice for you. Yeah, don't do it. Hey! It is tough. It is very tough. 5th grade is easy. Yes, I remember 5th grade was very easy. Yeah, what's up, Chronic? How's everybody doing, though? I have a girlfriend and she likes another kid. Holy cow. If you have a girlfriend and she likes another kid, man, you're gonna have to break up with her. Are you sure? Are you sure she likes another kid, or is your imagination running wild? Have you actually talked to her and she told you, okay? I'm not talking about you just assumed. Did you like catch her like holding hands with another kid, or are you just like under the assumption that she likes another guy? And look at this village, man. This village is just mind-blowing. Like, what in the world is this? I've never seen a village like this before. It is quite interesting. I mean, we got like an underground little tunnel system right here, and looks like this is, I don't know, I've never seen a village. This is such a weird looking village. Wait, what's going on? A lot of girls like me, but I like someone else, and as a emo, I am not fond of some of them. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, Jack, and this might sound really cliche, but honesty is the best policy, and the reason is because it's gonna cause you less of a headache in the long run. If someone knows how you feel, you're not gonna be as annoyed. If you tell someone up front, like, hey, not really looking for that, you can be really polite about this, right? There's trust me, I've told people I didn't really like them, not because I was trying to be mean, but because I wanted to be honest and sincere with them, and the way to do that is to let them know how you feel, right? Because if they know how you feel, then that's just, you're not wasting your time, and they're not wasting their time on you. so you can just move on from there. So what I would tell him is just let him know, man, hey, like, either I'm not interested, or maybe I'm sort of interested in someone else. Like, I got a girlfriend, or I got a friend that I'm really into, or something like that. Just tell him, right? Just be honest from the get-go. The one thing I hate, guys, and I had a huge problem with this, is when someone acts like they like you, but in actuality, they're just trying to be friendly. I hate that, and I don't use the word hate too often. But don't be that person. Don't act like you like someone, but you're just being friendly. Like, don't give them the impression that you're into them. You know, that's a very cruel thing to do. That's a very cruel thing. So, never give that person. What's up, though? Girls are too complicated? Everybody's complicated, Farley. Some people are more complicated, though, I will agree. You know? Some people are much more complicated than others. But let's not act like we don't have problems ourselves. I have some weird habits. Like, I'm not the best at expressing my feelings. Like, that's my issue, right? I'm not good at, like, letting people know how I feel. So, that's something that I've been trying to improve at, you know? I'm sort of quiet, you know? So you gotta know, like, self-awareness is so important. You gotta know what it is that you're probably not the best at, you know? Oh, thank you. What's going on, the doc? You have too many friends? I do, I'm sorry. Everybody has a weird habit. Exactly. And she likes me so much and really wanted to date me, and she asked her mom if she could go out with me. And she told me all this herself and also asked her out, and she said no. You asked her out and she said no. Did she give you an explanation why she said no, or she just said no? You know? There's usually a little bit more to the story. What's going on, J Money? I'm doing great, Alan. How are you? Thank you guys for stopping by. We're almost at 40 likes, by the way. What's up, Lennon? The hardest grade is probably sophomore or junior year. Cause sophomore, junior year is the time where you really gotta crank it up a notch for colleges and universities. In America, I know it's different everywhere else. It might be similar, who knows? But in America, like, freshman year, I don't want to say you can slack off in freshman year. Never slack off, period. But your grades really matter sophomore, junior year. Sophomore, because they really carry over. Junior year, because that's usually what the universities are looking at. Junior year, because, you know, hopefully you're applying to universities after you get your, you know, ACT and SATs. So that's the most difficult time in your youth. Is like 16, 17, 15, 16, 17. Because that's where, like, you can't really make any mistakes with your grades. Like, if you're a freshman, if you're like 14 or younger, you know, if you mess up on a test and it hurts your grade, that's okay. But if you mess up, like, on an exam, and you're like 15, 16, 17, it's gonna be really hard to get that back up. You get your GPA back up. So stay on top of it. Just said no, and then I asked her why, and she said I was nervous and asked her, so we haven't talked since because I think she hates me. You know, that's tough, Exotic. You know, that's tough. My advice would be that sometimes we gotta take the step that the other person won't take and initiate the conversation, right? And it's not always... How do I really want to say this, right? Maybe it wasn't our fault, right? Maybe let's just pretend like it wasn't our fault, right? You did nothing wrong. But you might still have to create that conversation with her again. even if you don't want to talk to her, she doesn't want to talk to you, or whatever, for whatever reason, something went wrong. Something went down south, right? She said no. So maybe what I would recommend is, if you guys haven't talked in a while, to sort of talk to her again and see where she's at, you know? Like, if you guys can be friends, at least. Always start off with friends, man. You know. I would initiate the conversation. Just talk to her, you know? You got nothing to lose, right? I'm 10. If you did not know. I had no idea, J Money. Everybody's 10? Can I be 10? You're doing homework right now, Gabriel? Good student. Good student. Alright, we already went around this entire seed. I love the jungle biome so much, guys. Like, the jungle biome is so epic. It's literally, like, my favorite biome. That was a good seed. Hey, Stealth! What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for liking the stream. We got a lot of people, 11 and 10, 15, 13, 10. Yeah. Good times. I got a funny story. Because I'm a lot older than a lot of you. But how old was I? I was it's probably like 7 or 8, right? 7 or 8. Like Pokemon. I know a lot of you are into Pokemon, right? So, my first girlfriend. I got my first girlfriend with a Pokemon card. It was a Clefairy. That was fun. That was... You know, I had like, you know, I had like my binder of Pokemon cards. You know, I had like all the holographics. I had like Charizard, the Blastoise. You know, I had everything. I even had like the Japanese versions. Like we had, gosh, I had the Gyarados. I had everything. It was fun. It was fun times. Youth. Yeah. Yeah. Now you need a little bit more than a Pokemon card once you get a little bit older. Yeah. I'm 56? Are you serious? Are you just trolling me? If you are, that's cool, because I know a lot of my viewers are actually... The majority of my viewers are actually in their, like, mid-20s to early 40s. That's, like, the bulk of my viewers. And then the other half is, like, younger than 18. So it's a very interesting combination, because I got, like, 2 different audiences. And I like that. I love that. I don't want people to think I'm a child channel. I'm not. I'm really not. I don't cuss because I want everybody to be able to come to my channel and watch my stuff. You know, I'm not like a child-only channel. I'm child-friendly. You know, I'm friendly to everyone. But for the most part, I just want to have all ages on my channel, you know? 21? 21. No, I don't have a girlfriend, no. You got your first kiss when you were 4? Technically, your mom kissed you a lot, so I'm sure you got your first kiss when you were, like, born. Got him. You're 32? No. I'm in my 20s. Thank you, the dog. Thank you. Yeah, you like my video, the 5-minute? Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We got some more coming on the way for sure. More 5-minute challenges on the way. So I'm probably not going to be streaming this too long because I want to do Minecraft Story Mode. Is anybody on the PS4 right now? If you're on the PS4, can you tell me if it's if Minecraft Story Mode Episode 8 is up? Can someone go on the PS4 and tell me if it's available? Do me a huge favor. You want grannies? Why not? Grannies, why can't grannies watch my channel? What do you got against grandmas? I love my grandma. She's awesome. I used to have a girlfriend. She used me for hot Cheetos. What? I'm sorry, I don't want to laugh at that, but holy cow. She used you for food? What in the world? Why? And look at this. This is a very... Look at all this gravel. Look at all this gravel. This is pretty cool, though. This is what I like to see. These are the type of things... I don't know. It's very... It's interesting. Yeah. Oh, it is? It's up right now? Uh-oh. Alright, we're on that Minecraft story mode. Yeah, we're about to stream episode 8. So guys, help me out by just crushing a like really quick. We're going to be streaming Minecraft episode 8 in like maybe 10 minutes, okay? So I hope to see you guys there. Minecraft story mode episode 8. It's about to be lit. It's about to go down. Woo! Peace. Peace, 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 peace. Bye! Ha ha ha! See ya! Ending the stream! Now! Maybe! How do I